Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at the BALLAST Trafalgar. Now the Trafalgar, I believe, is a submarine, and it's pretty much kind of, themed after that. As you can see, this nice large case with a Canteen Lock here. I think it's pretty cool, and definitely an interesting watch, something you probably haven't seen before. I believe the price for this watch is $520 US. Now let's take a look at what it's all about. So as you can see, it is housed in a solid 316L stainless steel case all around. It is blacked out as well. So it is fairly well built though, I must say. As you can see, these nice lugs with the angles on them. Everything is really like on par, as you can see here. Everything is really well built and constructed. That's the first thing I did notice when I picked up this watch for the first time. The exact model number for this reference, there are a lot of different variants of the Trafalgar, but this is the BL3134-04. Now this case, like I stated, it is solid 316L stainless steel, but it is plated with a black coating. And I believe it's an iron black coating, they call it, which is pretty cool. It seems pretty tough, and I don't think you'll have any issues with scratching or anything like that. That's what I think. Now, this watch, in terms of diameter, we're looking at 46.5 millimeters, which is definitely on the larger side, but as you notice, the lugs do curve downward, so it really doesn't wear like a 46.5 millimeter watch. It really wears kind of like a 45 millimeter watch. We do have 22 millimeter lug widths here, and the thickness of this piece is 14.5 millimeters. That's to the top of the sapphire crystal. Getting to the crystal, we have a nice sapphire crystal, as you can see here, genuine sapphire crystal, and it does give off some hues of blue, so I'm assuming it has an anti-reflective coating on the top. I'm pretty sure about that. Now getting to the dial, as you can see, it basically kind of resembles, a little hole in a submarine. That's what it reminds me of. The center area over here. We have your logo, applied markers. We have screws actually on each side, as you can see here, which is a pretty neat feature. And the center is skeletonized. You can see the actual movement, which is a Miyota 8215 automatic movement, 21 joules, 40 hours of power reserve, hand winding, but not hackable. And there also is some nice minute markings going around here, applied hour markings, which are a bit bolder than the minute markings, as you can see here, which are loomed, as well as these kind of torpedo style hands. If you look at the hour hand and the minute hand, very nice looking, definitely goes along with the whole theme here. Now the cool thing about this watch, which you probably have never seen before, so this kind of gold rose tone kind of bezel here actually is proprietary and patented, used to set the time and actually to wind the watch, which I've never seen before on any other watch, even from like, super like high-end horology brands. I've never seen this before. So we have a Canteen Lock here, as you can see, which is held down. And if you unscrew this, first I'll show you the TimeSet. I'm going to unscrew this. This pops up just like that. And as you can see, there's a button here and then one that will release. So if I push this down, okay, now I can change the time, as you can see, with the actual bezel. So the bezel rotates bi-directional, and you can set the time here, which is really cool. And as you see, that did pop out. So when you want to push it back in and screw the crown back down, this also does have 10 ATMs or 100 meters of water resistance. So this is safe to swim with, take in the pool, go in a lake or something like that, take in the shower. But I would recommend changing the strap. We'll talk about the strap in a little bit. So also another cool thing, to actually wind the watch, because this is a hand windable movement, the 8215, you actually just rotate the bezel. As you can see, it's winding. It's so cool, and it's pretty smooth. Thought that was really neat. I think you guys will think that's pretty cool too. So this is patented, so no other watch brand can actually do this the same way that they're doing it, which I think is really neat. Especially for a smaller brand like this, I think it's really cool. Now heading to the case back, as you can see, they did add a custom rotor on this mineral case back here. Case back is screwed down, hollowed out rotor, which is blacked out, stated Trafalgar, some specifications, 100 meters, sapphire ballast, all stainless steel. Case back is screwed down. Now the strap is a Horween leather strap, which is the higher end of straps compared to something like a genuine leather strap. So we have a Horween leather strap here, and these are all hand painted and hand stitched. If you did not know that, 22 straight down to 22. So it's a pretty cool strap. Also featured is the quick release mechanism to change straps if you want to throw it on a NATO or something like that to go swimming with. Now another nice little feature, as you can see here, it does state Trafalgar, we come unseen, on a plate which is screwed into the side of the case. I thought that was pretty cool. Now getting to the Loom. Let's see what kind of Loom this watch has. It's some type of Super Luminova. It does glow green, so I'm assuming it's Super Luminova. And let's get a Loom shot in. So as you can see, we do get Loom on this watch. The hands are definitely brighter than the markers themselves. The hands and the lollipop tip on the second sweeping hand are really bright, while the hour markers are quite subtle. So my wrist is 6.5 inches. The dimensions suggest this is quite a larger watch than your typical watch, but as you can see, it really doesn't fit that big. I was quite surprised by that. It's very circular in shape, while the lugs almost seem quite non-existent as they completely curve downwards, which is really nice. The strap itself, straight out of the box, conforms, and I wanted to show you the buckle, the blacked out buckle to match the case. A nice submarine which is stamped in there, stamped out of the straight solid stainless steel, which came out pretty nice. If you look at that, I think that's really cool. Just some cool stuff on this watch. There it is from a front view. Definitely, it has a little weight to it. It's not super heavy, I would say. I believe the total weight on this supplied Horween leather strap is going to be around, I believe, 150 grams. So, really not that heavy. I believe a Submariner is somewhere close to that. So if you can picture that. But yeah, definitely a nice looking watch, something completely different. You can wind the watch while it's on your wrist, just without even unscrewing the crown due to that patented system, which is really cool. Definitely a really cool and unique watch from Ballast. And I will drop a link down in the description below so you can check them out after this video if you enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. There's a lot more coming, so definitely hit that subscribe button right now. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye.